Most sitcoms follow a similar structure. There's a dysfunctional family placed in strange situations, with most jokes made at the expense of the characters.
Al, let's have sex!
No pig.
But sometimes it can get too tiresome to watch, as every situation sort of becomes the same concept. What if the characters actually fought back? What if instead of continuing to be a happy-go-lucky sitcom, the actual format of the show changed into something darker and grittier? Let me introduce to you Kevin Can Fuck Himself.
Yes.
Can you grab us freshies?
Allison, avert your eyes. I can't have you leaving Kevin for me.
A TV comedy that also acts as a serious drama, here we find a story where Kevin is the darling husband of our protagonist, Allison, or at least it seems like that at first. In reality, Allison is stuck in a terrible marriage, and worse yet, she realizes that Kevin is an idiot and the source of almost all of her woes. But to me, the best part is the switch from comedy to drama, and it does so ever so beautifully through the visuals and filmmaking techniques of the scene. Whenever Kevin's in the mise-en-scène, we're in his world, and all that he touches is covered with a shiny glow, including other characters, which altogether become illuminated in bright lights, a laugh track, and cheesy sitcom jokes.
You know, we never got to have parties in the seminary.
So that's why you had to have sex with nuns. The boredom.
What can I say? I got in the habit. Come on!
But Allison's world is the complete opposite. Separated, alone, the bright glow of Kevin's influence is shattered, and instead we're left facing the cold, dark truth, which is Allison's sadness and deep hatred for her husband.
He's not gonna remember this. We're going.
Here, we can see that her world is devoid of anything bright, which is echoed both visually in the scene as well as in her own situation as the poor wife stuck in a dead relationship where essentially she is the punching bag of all the jokes. There is no laugh track. There is only her grim reality.
132, life 3. New Belichick hoodie day, baby! Yeah!
As we watch her story unfold, we soon realize why the visuals justify their darker look. Allison's journey to rid herself of Kevin becomes entangled in a web of lies and crimes that spins wider and wider throughout the 2 short seasons. She even acts differently, going from snarky while somewhat bubbly in the comedic scenes to downright stressed, anxious, and sinister in a dramatically real world.
As long as I had this thing, this image of what we could be, I had something to hope for. But now I try to picture anything good, and
soon enough, we realize that it isn't just her world that changes, but also of others around her. From Kevin's best friend Neil to his sister Patty, and eventually, by the very end, even Kevin himself.
Without me, you will have nothing. Because I will fucking destroy you.
do your worst.
Each moment a character's dark reality is revealed, every time we see who they really are, it's reflected visually in striking scenes that brilliantly leave a lasting impression. What I love so much about these transitions is that it's created using the same locations for both worlds. The location of the living room doesn't change, but by using different camera setups from multicam to single cam to employing darker lighting, changing the color grade, and framing everything closer, the way we view that same living room also changes. It's not only powerfully effective, it's also great filmmaking.
You don't want to do this.
Of course I do.
As a filmmaker, everything you see in the frame is there to be played with. So watching a show like this can teach you to play with it. Change not just the lines of the dialogue, but also the lighting. Adjust the way the audience views something by adjusting the lens in which they see it. By doing so, you can alter what the viewer experiences in a completely different way. There's no need for CGI, just simple lights, camera, and action. So give the audience something new, something that they haven't seen before. Blend two different genres to create something original, change the format, alter your setup, and adjust the point of view. Ultimately, the biggest lesson from a show like this is to make something that is genuinely interesting and creative.
Dad, the TV screwed up. It only plays Married with Children.
Oh, Peg, you're sick. Let me call Dr. Kevorkian.
We haven't had sex in 4 years, Al.
No, I'm the one who needs Kevorkian.